Hello everyone, this is Maths and today we are going to be solving a question of binomial theorem. This is October-November 2020, paper 1, variant 1, question number 5. So it says in the expansion of 2x squared plus a over x raised to the power 6, the coefficients of x raised to the power 6 and x cubed are equal. Find the value of the non-zero constant a. So first, using the NCR formula, we would be finding the coefficient of x raised to the power 6 and then the coefficient of x raised to the power 3, and then we will be putting them equal in order to find the value of a. So starting off, we will be doing 6cr into 2x squared raised to the power 6 minus r into a over x raised to the power r. So as you can see, I have used the NCR formula, which is NCR into a raised to the power n minus r into b raised to the power r. So I've put that in that format, and now I'm going to open it up so that I can find the value of r for when the x is raised to the power 6. So I will open it up as 6cr into 2 raised to the power 6 minus r into x raised to the power. Now 2 will multiply with all of 6 minus r because we're opening the bracket, and 2 is the power of x inside the bracket. So it's going to be 12 minus 2r because it's multiplying with all of 6 minus r. And then we're going to do this a raised to the power r. And since x is in the denominator, we're going to move it to the numerator, and then it's going to get the negative power minus r. Okay, so now we have two bases with x. Now we're gonna make them into one. So because both of these bases are, this base is also x, this base is also x, so we're gonna add their powers as they're multiplying. So we're gonna write it this way: 6cr into 2 raised to the power 6 minus r into, I'm gonna write a raised to the power r first and then x at the end. So it's gonna be x raised to the power 12 minus 2r plus minus r because we're adding the powers. So this is gonna be then x raised to the power 12 minus 3r. Okay, so now it says that we need the coefficient x6 and x cubed. So first we're gonna make this equal, because this power we need it first equal to 6, and then we have to make it equal to 3. So we're gonna solve this in two ways. Okay, so first, if we want the x raised to the power 6, we're going to do 12 minus 3r is equal to 6. So r is equal to 2. So we're going to do 6cr. So this is our first part when we have to find x raised to the power 6. Okay, so we're going to do 6c2 into 2 raised to the power 6 minus 2 and into a raised to the power 2 because we're replacing r by 2, and x raised to the power 12 minus 3 2, which is going to give us 6. So now we're going to use the calculator and solve it. So we're going to do 6c2 into 2 raised to the power 4 because 6 minus 2 is 4 into, which is 240. So we have 240 and a square x raised to the power 6. So for the second part, I've divided the first part into 2 steps so that it's easier for us to solve. Now we need x raised to the power 3. So we are going to do 12 minus 3r is equal to 3, and r would be equal to 3 minus 12 is 9 minus 9, and minus 9 divided by minus 3 is 3. So r is 3. So 6c3 into 2 raised to the power 6 minus 3 into a raised to the power 3 into x raised to the power 12 minus 3. This is going to give us x raised to the power 3. So now solving this on the calculator, we'll do 6c3 into 2 raised to the power 6 minus 3 is 3. So it's going to be 160 a cube x cube. Okay, So they have said that the coefficient of x raised to the power 6 and x raised to the power 3 are equal. So we're going to put both of these equal to each other. So this is going to be 240a square is equal to 160a cube. So these both will cut, giving us 240 is equal to 160a. And now a is equal to 240 divided by 160. So a is equal to 240 divided by 160 is 3/2 or 1.5. Okay, so for the second part, it says find the coefficient of x raised to the power 6 in the expansion of 1 minus x raised to the power 3 multiplied by the equation that we had before. So what we need to understand over here, that first 1 is going to multiply with one of the values in this bracket, and then x cube minus x cube is going to multiply with one of the values that we get from this. So since our final answer should be in form, if it would be the coefficient of x raised to the power 6, we need to keep in mind that one of our values while opening this bracket should be an x raised to the power 6, because when we multiply it by 1 it's going to remain the same, and the other one should be x raised to the power 3, so that when we multiply it with the x minus x raised to the power 3 we get x raised to the power 6 after multiplication. So in the first part we have calculated both values for x raised to the power 6 and x raised to the power 3. So we are going to use the first part and solve this. So we have 1 minus x raised to the power 3, and then we have 240a square x raised to the power 6 plus 160a cube x cube. Okay, so we're gonna write this as is, and since we already found what a was in our first part, we are gonna solve it for a. So we get 540 x raised to the power 6 plus 160 into 1.5 raised to the power 3 is also 540, because in the first part we concluded that both of the coefficients are equal. Okay, now we are gonna multiply. So 1 into 5, this is gonna give us 1 into 540 x raised to the power 6 is gonna give us 540 x raised to the power 6, and minus x cube multiplied by 540 x cube will give us minus 540 x raised to the power 6, because the powers will add. So because these bases are same, the coefficients will subtract and answer will be 0.